What is up, YouTube? My name is Eric Cooper. I am a seven-figure Amazon seller here in Canada, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about ungating, what ungating is. For those guys that don't know what that is, you probably live under a rock because this is why most people quit selling on Amazon, simply because they don't know how to get ungated. So today, we're going to basically explain exactly how you can get ungated for 99% of your products and how to sell any brand that you want. Essentially, gating just means that you are restricted from selling certain products until you get approval to sell them, okay? So today we're gonna be sharing how to get that approval so you can sell any brand that you want. We're also gonna be talking about some of the misconceptions with ungating. All right, guys, so now I'm gonna really talk about exactly how to get ungated and sell any brand. Now, again, if you don't understand what ungating is, essentially Amazon doesn't let you sell any brand as a new seller, so typically you'll need to request approval. Now, don't let that scare you because actually below this, I put together some brands you guys can get auto-approved to sell and just start getting started with, finding some products that, are already working. You can already sell them without requesting approval or getting ungated. Now, another thing is don't let ungating scare you completely, okay? This is where a lot of people give up on selling on Amazon or quit because they get their first hurdle. If you are that kind of person, no business is going to work for you, okay? So understand, ungating is actually a good thing, okay? Because it means that if you get ungated for that specific product, you're going to have a lot less competition because most people don't know how to get ungated, or they see ungating and then they just give up, right? They immediately quit because it's their first hurdle and they give up. So understand that gating is not necessarily a bad thing. It's actually a good thing, and that's actually why getting past that first hurdle is going to make your Amazon selling journey a lot easier. Okay, so just understand that it's not a bad thing. You can look at it in the negative way, but what is that going to really do for you? Okay, so how do you actually get ungated? Let me make myself smaller. So all you need to do is really purchase 10 units from a supplier. Okay, usually it'll say when you go to get ungated, it'll ask for 10 units. I've also seen some ask for 100 units now, which kind of sucks, but there are still products that will ask for only 10 units. So all you have to do, if it asks for 10 units, buy 10 units from a supplier, submit the order confirmation or invoice. Invoices are always better. Amazon easier are to get approved if you use an invoice, but not everywhere has an invoice. Sometimes you'll also need to contact the website you ordered from and ask them to send you an invoice because you'll get an order confirmation, but maybe you need an actual invoice. Sometimes you need to ask, okay? Understand that. Now, you will get declined. You probably will. So you have to resubmit. Sometimes it can take 10 to 20 tries to get ungated. It's important you just keep submitting, adding as much information as you can, whether that's the delivery confirmation, the UPS delivery screenshot showing proof that this tracking number was delivered. It's still there. Everything you can. The more information you add, even a bank statement of where you purchased that day can help you get ungated just to 100% prove you purchased it and it was from this specific supplier, okay? The more information, the better. So just keep resubmitting. Now, make sure the address you ship to matches the address on your seller account, okay? A lot of you watching this maybe have a prep center. You're like me, you live in Canada and you sell in the US, so you have a US prep center. If you have a prep center, you need to order to your home address or the address you used to sign up for Seller Central. You can't really use the prep center. I've done it in the past and it can work, but you have a less likelihood of getting ungated. So it's better to just ship it to your house, find some Canadian suppliers if you live in Canada, and use that invoice to get ungated. Okay, just my advice, you'll have a lot higher percentage chance ordering to your house than trying to use the prep centers. Now, one little ungating fact not many people know about, and this will save you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars, is the brand has to be the same, the products do not. So you could get ungated for Converse simply by using Converse shoelaces, right? As long as the brand matches the brand you're trying to get ungated in, the products don't matter, right? So if I was trying to sell this specific shoe, but the product cost, right? These shoes probably cost like 80 bucks. I'm not going to spend $800 on shoes just to get ungated. Instead, I could spend, 40 bucks on shoelaces, maybe 80 bucks, I don't know how much they are, to get ungated with these shoelaces, but for the exact same brand. And then I go buy the shoes and sell them, okay? So it's an easy little, switcheroo that you can do, and it makes a lot of sense. This is another example that I wanted to share with you guys. Is just Tide, right? Instead of buying a big jug that costs, $10, $12 per jug, you could buy a $4 Tide to go, right? Instead of spending like $200 to get ungated, you turn that into, a $40 ungate. So very, very easy to kind of use a lot of these to your advantage and get ungated a lot easier. One other thing that will help you guys a lot as well is, in my opinion, the best way to really scale up this business isn't to worry about ungating so much. You should be focused on finding more profitable products, and then if you're gated in that product, go ahead and then, purchase the 10 units to get ungated. Because what I did when I first started is I got ungated for Colgate, spent $200, spent a bunch of time finding a supplier, and then never, ever sold that brand. Ever. In my $2 million in sales, I've never sold Colgate in my life. So I wasted my time and I wasted my money. So if you're watching this and you're concerned about ungating, don't worry about it, okay? Ungating sucks. Being a new seller, it does suck, I'll admit, but it gets easier over time. And the more you sell, once you get to like 2 to 3K in sales, Amazon will let you sell whatever you want, usually, okay? But for my advice for you guys, simply find profitable products, then try to get ungated. Don't ungate a brand first, because you may never even sell that brand to begin with. So there's no point in doing it backwards, okay? That's my advice. If you guys are, interested in, scaling up this business, that's what you should do. And I think it's just the fastest way to scale this. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are going to use this to your advantage. This is exactly how you guys can sell pretty much 99% of brands. But yeah, with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Drop a like and subscribe. Also, if you guys need any help scaling this business up, you guys can also apply to work with me one-to-one below this video. And that's where I can literally work with you one-on-one with your business and help you scale. And, we can source together and really figure out how to scale this business. But yeah, with that being said, have a good one, everyone.